Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to walk you through the Invoice Tracker spreadsheet that I created to help you manage your invoices, track payments, and keep your business finance organized. This Invoice Tracker is designed to help you track invoices, monitor payments, and generate ready-to-print invoices with ease. You can view invoice data for a custom period, including total invoice issued, total amount collected, and outstanding balance. You can also track the average number of days customers take to make payments, as well as the on-time payment rate, giving you a clear picture of your payment collection performance. Additionally, it helps you monitor overdue and outcoming invoices, so you can easily keep track of unpaid invoices. This invoice tracker is suitable for small business owners and freelancers looking for a simple solution to manage their invoices. Now let me show you step by step how to use this invoice tracker. In this tutorial, I will use a cleaning service business as an example. First, head over to the Start tab and enter your currency symbol. This symbol will appear throughout the spreadsheet wherever financial metrics are shown. Next, assign custom category names to the fields below. For client types, you can enter options such as residential, commercial, real estate, or property manager. For lead sources, you can include options like referral, Google search, or others. For client status, you might use active, inactive, and so on. Under payment method, enter the payment methods your customer commonly use. If English is not your primary language, you can also translate the payment status labels into your preferred language. Then enter your company name, address, contact number, and email address. Upload your company logo and add notes or payment terms here. This information will appear in the invoice templates. Next, go to the client list tab to enter your client information. This includes company name, client type, status, contact person, lead source, start date, end date if applicable, email address, phone number, and address. In the client finder, you can select a client name from the drop-down list, and the corresponding row will be highlighted, making it easier to locate specific information. On the right, under Invoice Summary, you will see the total invoice amount, total pay, and outstanding balance for each client. Now go to the Product or Service tab to set out your offerings. Enter the products or service name, a short description, and the price per unit. You can add up to 100 items. Once you have completed the setup for the Start, Client List, and Product or Service tab, you can begin entering invoice details in the Invoice Tracker tab. In the Invoice Tracker, start by entering the invoice number and the invoice date. Select the client name from the drop-down list, enter a brief description, and enter the due date. Then move to column AD to select the product or service from the drop-down list. Enter the quantity and the total will be calculated automatically. You can add out to 10 items per invoice. Enter the tax percentage and discount percentage if applicable. The subtotal column calculates the total before tax and discount. The total column shows the final amount after adding tax and subtracting discount. The amount due column reflects the total amount. If you prefer to enter the total manually, you can remove the formula and input your own value. To cancel an invoice, simply tick the checkbox under the invoice, cancel, and the row will be grayed out. Tick the checkbox under invoice sent once the invoice has been sent to your client. After entering invoice details, go to Print Invoice tab, select the invoice number from the drop-down list, and all relevant details will be automatically populated. If your invoice has fewer than 10 items, you can hide the unused row for a cleaner layout. Just select the unused row, right-click, and select Hide Rows. Then go to File and select Print, or download it to your preferred format. Once you receive a payment, go to the Payment Tracker tab to record it. Under the Invoice selection column, choose the relevant invoice from the drop-down list. You can click the hyperlink on the left to jump directly to the invoice in the Invoice Tracker. Enter the payment date and the amount received, payment method, select from the drop-down list, and the transaction reference number if applicable. The status will automatically show whether the payment was on time or late. On the right, Invoice Summary displays details such as due date, total paid, balance, and payment status. All payment data entered here will automatically update the Invoice Tracker, including total paid, last payment date, payment method, payment status, number of payments, balance, and days to pay. The Outstanding Invoices tab shows all invoices that are not fully paid. No manual input is required. You can filter to view outstanding invoices, overdue invoices, and outcoming invoices. Finally, the dashboard provides an overview of your invoice data. You can set a custom date range, for example, 1st of January 2025 until 31st of December 2026 to view metrics such as total invoice amount, number of invoice issued, total amount paid, number of invoices paid, total outstanding amount, and number of invoices that are still not fully paid, average days to pay, and on-time payment rate. The charts below here update based on your selected period. On the left, quick action links take you to key sections like logging invoices, record payments, printing invoices, and viewing unpaid invoices. The table below shows overdue and outcoming invoices. You can adjust the drop-down to view more entries. The client overviews allows you to select a customer name from the drop-down list and view their invoice summary and business details. The bar chart on the right compares total invoice versus total paid for each client. Further down, you can select a year to view an annual summary, including monthly invoice data. The charts here will show the total amount versus total paid for each month of the selected years, as well as number of invoices created for every month in the selected years. Additional charts include payment method summary, resources breakdown, and client type distribution. This tool is ideal for small business owners and freelancers who want an efficient way to manage invoices and track payments. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more tools and tips to help grow your business. Thanks again for watching, and see you in the next video.